living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark dusty, painted on the sky, misty tale taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Somebody
please.
once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Set to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Go for the moon. Go for the moon.
Hey now, you're an Shooting stars break the mold.
Good morning, family, friends, and guests of Lake Mary High School, and welcome to the Lake Mary High School's Class of 2025 Commencement Exercises. It is an honor to welcome you all to this special ceremony as we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and achievements of our graduates. Guests, we ask that you please remain in the designated seating area as only graduates and Lake Mary staff are allowed at the floor level. Today marks the culmination of years of commitment, perseverance, and countless challenges, each one met with determination and resilience. This is a moment of pride, not only for our graduates, but also for the families, teachers, and mentors who have supported them along the way. As we gather here, let us take the time to reflect on their journey, celebrate their accomplishments, and look forward to the bright futures that await them. And now, please direct your attention to the front of the graduate seating area as we welcome Lake Mary High School's Class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please at this time rise for the presentation of the colors by Lake Mary High School's NJROTC. And welcome to the lectern, Principal of Lake Mary High School, Dr. Mickey Reynolds, as she leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of our national anthem by our senior choir members.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. Thank you to Colonel Francis Barth, Chief Craig Daniels, and First Sergeant Daniel Serrano, and to our distinguished NJROTC unit. Thank you as well to our Lake Mary High School choir directed by Ms. Laura Norman, and our American Sign Language students instructed by Mr. William Hobby. And I would also like to give a huge thank you to my assistant principal, Matt Ackley, who is our graduation coordinator and has coordinated this wonderful ceremony today. Thank you to all of them. At this time, let us pay tribute to those who courageously gave their service and those who made the ultimate sacrifice as members of our armed services. Join us as we remember and honor our heroes. And if you have served in our military forces, please stand. Happy early Memorial Day from our Ram family to yours, and thank you for your service. Good morning to the graduates of the Lake Mary High School class of 2025, and welcome to all of the family members, friends, and faculty and staff members who are here to celebrate and honor our graduates, as well as to our esteemed guests seated on the stage, Lake Mary High School's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Pat Barrett, Assistant Superintendent over Seminole County High School's Mike Rice, Seminole County School Board member, Dr. Robin Dellinger, and the Superintendent of Seminole County Public Schools, Sarita Beeman. We appreciate your presence today, as well as the unflagging support for all students and families in Seminole County. Graduates, as I stand before you this morning, not just as your principal, but this year as a mom. Sorry, I'm a mom and I'm emotional because my own daughter's walking across the stage today. And because I am both a principal and a mom, and I feel like a mom to all of you, this class has a very special place in my heart. I've been watching the milestones, the setbacks, and all of the celebrations of the class of 2025 since you all were in kindergarten. And I can state from firsthand experience that you are a resilient bunch. You are also a motivated, talented, high-achieving class, and I would like to share with the whole arena some of your accomplishments. First of all, there are exactly 600 graduates walking the stage today. And 200 of you, a full 1/3 of this class, are being recognized as honor graduates, which means you have earned a 3.8 weighted GPA or above. Also, nearly 75% of our graduates have either earned college credit through advanced placement and dual enrollment or earned an industry certification test. See what I mean about this class being high achieving? To add to these impressive numbers, 155 of you are members of the esteemed Don T. Reynolds chapter of the National Honor Society, and it just so happens, folks, that Don T. Reynolds is in the house today. And for the first time in more than 20 years, maybe more than 30, we're not even sure, Lake Mary High School's Brain Bowl team won the district championship. Further, our debate team competed across the country, including a tournament at Harvard University, and brought home many accolades as part of their competitive debate season. Academic achievement has always been and will continue to be a priority at Lake Mary High School, and I am incredibly proud of the many academic achievements of the class of 2025. Speaking of achievements, many of our graduates have excelled in the athletic arena. 11 of our athletic teams won conference championships, and additionally, 11 teams won district titles. Even more impressive, 6 teams emerged as regional champions, which meant they got to compete in their respective state tournaments. And out of those 6, 3 teams were state runners-up. That's football, girls golf, and girls lacrosse. And 2 teams were state champions, girls soccer and competitive cheer. And I'm sure it did not get past anyone on campus this year that the girls of Lake Mary High School crushed it. Further, 11 of our athletes were selected as the best in their sports in Seminole County and recently honored at the Seminole County Night of Champions. And lastly, a record-breaking 40 seniors signed letters of intent to play sports in college. That's right, 40 seniors are playing sports in college. Congratulations to all of our outstanding athletes. And it's not just our athletes who compete against other programs in the district and state. Our thespians, or theater students, compete at both the district and state level, and at districts, they won 5 Best in Show awards and Critics' Choice in both performance and technical theater for their one-act. At states, our thespians won top honors for their one-act play and Critics' Choice awards, which equates to the absolute best in the state for costume design, makeup design, and stage management. Needless to say, it was a banner year for our theater program. Our band program excelled this year with wind ensemble and jazz band continuing to earn superior ratings with 9 superior ratings at state MPA and 2 superior with distinction ratings, which is excellent. Our choral program had 48 students representing Lake Mary High School at county, district, and state level events with excellent ratings at MPA and solo and ensemble. And our Lake Mary Marionettes, who have a long-standing record of success, they continued with that success by winning the High School Dance Team Union National Runner-Up for Game Day and National Runner-Up for Team Performance. And also, I have to acknowledge the accomplishments of our Unity Step Team. Our step team, they have an interesting problem in that there are so few high school step teams of their caliber, it's hard to find ones to compete against. But you should know they performed in 20 different arenas this year, including in downtown Orlando as part of the Creative City Project. We do love our Unity Step Team. And beyond athletics and arts, our Navy JROTC program also broke records in their competitions this school year. The unit placed first for Area 11 in the state championship and qualified and competed for the Navy JROTC National Championship for the first time since the unit was established more than 40 years ago. Okay, well, I could go on to list many individual outstanding accomplishments with this outstanding class, but I do think you get the point. The class of 2025 has excelled in many arenas and broken multiple school records. Looking back at all that you have endured, all that you have overcome in your short lives, it's not too surprising. You experienced the pandemic shutdown during the fourth quarter of 7th grade, and many of you learned from home during your 8th grade year, and by the time you entered high school, you were determined to have a normal, in-person high school experience and very motivated to make the most of your 4 years by competing and achieving at high levels. And look at you now. You have not only succeeded, but you have surpassed pre-pandemic classes in your accomplishments. Congratulations to you. Now that I have heralded many of the accolades of the class of 2025, it's time for me to give a few parting words of advice. Life after high school can be daunting. There will be detours, there will be doubts, there will be days when you question everything, but please understand that failure is not the opposite of success. When you stumble, pick yourself back up and consider, what did you learn from the fall? Because failure can be actually the foundation for a future success. When you run into an obstacle, think about whether you should find a way over it, find a way around it, or just turn in a different direction, and forge a new path. Above all else, graduates, carry kindness in your heart. Carry it as your compass. If kindness drives your every decision, you will always be on the right path. Be brave enough to stand for what is right, even when it's hard. Be curious enough to ask questions, and humble enough to reserve judgment. So many people are quick to judge, but you can be different. You can ask questions. You can be curious. Just think how much you can learn and grow if you let your curiosity take over. The world does not expect you to be perfect. Instead, it needs you to be passionate, purposeful, and to lead with your heart. And as most of you know, I graduated from Lake Mary High School myself a few years ago. And one thing I have always treasured about Ram Nation is the school spirit and sense of pride that comes with being a Lake Mary Ram. Now that I am principal, that pride extends to you, our students. I am so incredibly proud of you as individuals with unique talents and characteristics, and it has truly been my pleasure and my honor to get to know you and to support you and cheer for you over these past 4 years. I will truly miss this class, but I know with all my heart that you will do great things in the world and that you will have a positive impact wherever you go. So for one last time, seniors, as you go through the rest of your lives, please remember to be respectful, be responsible, be engaged, be the change, and as always, go Rams!
At this time, please direct your attention to the big screen for some memories from the class of 2025.
Are you sure this is the right place? Yep. Look over there! We're right here. Yes!
Shout out A$AP Rocky, man. All in the building, man. What's good? Is that potato salad? Yo, listen. Give me the cold shoulder, I can speak for myself. So I keep a hot waist and alligator the belt. Ain't got a belt with the holster. I ain't playing games, but got some little this who would do it. So I pass the controller. You press the next out. Try to angle your nose. Pause your life if you squares. Try to mess with my O's. Whoa. So cut the crap like ballers. Cause we really with the beef like we get dollars. Give him the bin baller. Exchange for them chains that's all shiny with thick water. I got back pains. Neck heavy like whipped cream. I whip clean. And they all white. I whip cream. And cop doors and I draw a stick. I whip cream. And cop cribs. I got more space than big jeans. I'm sleeping on it. Where we Rocky, A$AP, Ballboy, where we at in Paris.
Good job, girl.
I will remember the most about the seniors this year about how funny they are.
The excitement, the passion, the support.
I've seen so much kindness and grace shown to each other.
You never know when opportunity's gonna come. I hope that the class of 2025 takes advantage of opportunities that come their way.
When life is good, celebrate. When life is hard, learn from it.
No matter where you go or what you do, always be perspicacious.
My youngest daughter is in the class of 2025. So I have been watching this class literally since kindergarten.
Where do you want to be in 20 years? Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
Living anywhere but here.
Hopefully working in pediatrics.
I hope to stay best friends with this girl forever. Go become a billionaire. Environmental engineer in Japan with a hot husband.
And for the first time, I said something funny in my class, so I actually made this little sheet to memorialize it. I'm gonna remember the class of 2025 as being the first high school class that I had the opportunity to teach.
Go Rams! We'll miss you. We're proud of you.
The class of 2025 makes me hopeful for our future in a time period where it's easy to lose hope. I really love this class.
You are a Ram. Use it. As always, go Rams!
Go Rams!
Go Rams!
Go Rams!
Go Rams! Go Rams!
More importantly, I wish you to be happy. happy in your endeavors. And, as always, go Rams!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Lake Mary High School Student Body President, Kaylee Sutton.
Good morning, students, families, faculty, and staff. Today, I would like to acknowledge the top scholars in the class of 2025, students with the highest overall grade point average. It is an extreme honor to recognize these 10 students who have dedicated countless hours to achieve such academic success. Congratulations to our top scholars for the Lake Mary graduating class of 2025. Please rise when you hear your name. Kaylee Keller, Jackson Vong, Catalina Luft, Savannah Strickland, Sydney Collier, Eleanor Batari, Olivia Mankin, Lola Uselin. Our salutatorian for the class of 2025 is Jordan Christensen. Our valedictorian for the class of 2025 is Nicholas Treeland. Congratulations to you all again, and we wish you the best of luck and success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2025 Senior Class President, Mackenzie Jones.
Good morning, everyone. First things first, yes, it's early. Too early, if we're being honest. Whoever decided graduation should be before 10 a.m., bold choice. But if you're sitting here, half asleep, running purely on vibes and maybe some Starbucks or Dunkin', you're not alone. And hey, we made it. We showed up. That's 2 wins already, and the day just started. Now, usually, this is the part where someone says something like, "Today is the first day of the rest of our lives," or "The future is bright." And those things are nice and probably true, but I want to talk about something that feels a little more real. I want to talk about us. When we started high school, everyone kept saying how fast it would go. "Don't rush it," they said. "These are the best years of your life." Honestly, we rolled our eyes. It felt like homework, stress, and figuring out where to sit at lunch. It felt like the first bit of freedom after Zoom calls, masks, and social distancing. But now, somehow we're here, at the finish line, blinking and wondering where the time went. What no one really told us, though, was how much we would change. That the kid walking into school freshman year, awkward and unsure, would grow into someone who knows how to stand tall. We've lost some fears, gained some confidence, and turned strangers in hallways into friends that feel like family. The truth, these years weren't always easy. There were late nights where we stared at assignments wondering if we'd ever finish, and most likely only did with the help of ChatGPT. Mornings where it took everything in us just to get out of bed. There were moments we doubted ourselves, if we were smart enough, strong enough, or just enough. But we got through it, not just the tests and essays, but the hard stuff, the real life stuff. We learned how to bounce back, how to show up for each other, and for ourselves. We learned that failure isn't the end, it's just proof we tried. And that sometimes trying again is the bravest thing you can do. And now comes the part that's both exciting and terrifying. What's next? Here's the thing no one really tells you. This moment, it's not a finish line, it's a launch pad. We're going to fail at some things, big things. We'll mess up jobs, relationships, maybe even building a bookshelf or two. But we'll also discover things about the world, about who we want to be, and what we care about most. We'll build lives full of firsts and failures, of joy and heartbreak and growth, and in every chapter ahead, we'll carry the lessons we learned here about resilience, about kindness, about what it means to keep going even when it's hard. So if you remember anything from today, let it be this. Be brave enough to start over. Be bold enough to chase what sets your soul on fire. Be kind enough to lift others up when they're struggling, and kind enough to give yourself grace when you are. To the teachers who never gave up on us, the parents and guardians who cheered us on, even when we were impossible, the friends who stayed through the mess and the magic, thank you. You've shaped us in ways we may never fully be able to explain, but we feel it. We carry it with us. We are not just graduates. We are a generation of survivors, dreamers, fighters, and builders. And the world, it has no idea what's coming. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go make history.
Please welcome back to the stage senior choir members for a special performance of our Lake Mary High School's graduating class of 2025 class song.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. We're just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at a blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Let yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I break tradition, sometimes my tries are outside the lines. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. Staring at the blank page
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the lectern our salutatorian for the class of 2025, Jordan Christensen.
Good morning, and congratulations to everyone walking the stage today. I'm incredibly honored and incredibly nervous to be giving this speech. Honestly, writing it was one of the hardest things I've done in my 4 years here. Senioritis definitely didn't help. But here we are, and I'm grateful beyond words for this moment. First, I want to thank the people closest to me, to my family, thank you. Your support, love, and constant encouragement have shaped who I am more than anything else. To my teachers, thank you for creating spaces where we can all learn, grow, and even freak out over finals together. And lastly, to my friends, you've made my worst days bearable, my best days unforgettable in this journey with every step. Every one of you, family, teachers, friends, has been a part of my story. Each connection has influenced me, helped me grow, and reminded me that I was never walking alone. It's these connections I want to talk about, the ways we're all tied together. We live in a world that's more connected than ever before. Social media, texting, FaceTime, we're always just a few taps away. But strangely enough, that closeness can sometimes make it harder to truly understand one another. Online, it's easy to get stuck in an echo chamber, only hearing voices that sound like our own and tuning out anything different. But real connection, meaningful human interaction, requires empathy, the ability to care about someone, even if their experience is completely different from your own. To listen, not just to respond, but to genuinely connect. Empathy is what builds strong communities. It's what helps us bridge differences, lift each other up, and keep moving forward together. Without it, we risk falling into division, misunderstanding, and disconnection. And the loss of empathy isn't just sad, it's dangerous. Because when we stop seeing the humanity in one another, we all lose. As we step out into the world beyond these walls, we'll all face challenges. That's guaranteed. There will be bumps, detours, and moments when everything feels uncertain. But that's the point of life. There is no growth without change, no strength without struggle, and no understanding without discomfort. So I wish each of you not just luck, but purpose. I hope you find fulfillment in what you do. I hope you stay open to the experiences of others. And most of all, I hope you build communities rooted in empathy, connection, and compassion. Congratulations. Here's to whatever comes next. May it be bold, messy, meaningful, and yours. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's now welcome to the lectern our valedictorian of the class of 2025, Nicholas Treeland.
Good morning, everyone, and salutations, Huz. I just realized something. Looking at this sea of red with square hats on everyone's heads, I feel like the Pope. And you are all my cardinals, and this is the final mass. That was really... We've reached the end of high school. For everyone here, students, faculty, teachers, and Mother Reynolds, please give another round of applause. When I was told that I was delivering a speech today, I thought of many things that I could discuss. Now, after much thought, I think I have something. So, while I have your attention for the next few minutes, I'm going to share some words of wisdom that at least one person will take away, but not too personally. So if you didn't know, I'm Korean. There's a saying in Korean that could be my thesis for today. 한국말은 끝까지 들어야 한다, which means with Korean, you have to listen to the end. Well, you don't have to speak Korean to get value out of that statement, but I'll explain myself. I remember the beginning of high school, which was more than anything filled with questions and curiosity. People were asking each other, oh, Markham or Millennium, honors or AP, A lunch or B lunch? We still don't know for the last question. I was first asked, oh, Korea, North or South? I was taken aback by this question. I thought it was common knowledge that there have been 2 Koreas for 70 plus years. I then responded, South, and thought that was the only question I would have to face for the next few weeks. I was wrong. North or South only began the years-long cascade of gossip, comments, and assumptions that eventually formed what many people thought was the perfect image of me. A walking encyclopedia from an oriental land of flashy K-pop music, plastic surgery, barbaric dog eaters, record low birth rates, and mathematical geniuses who wear glasses. This is definitely not how I saw myself. In fact, I felt like I was being reshaped by the classic penny press machine. Well, what's not to love about a penny press machine? Well, I felt worth only 51 cents, my years of roundness flattened by metal cylinders, and on my surface engraved was a brutally engraved image chosen solely by my creator. Not to mention the fact that the product, this modified me, was only a smaller part of the greater experience. I hope I haven't ruined anyone's Disney World childhood with that metaphor, but I think it brings up a very important conversation about stereotypes and how we choose to perceive the world around us. Many of us shouldn't be strangers to stereotypes. Some common ones include the dumb blonde stereotype, the angry black woman stereotype, the soulless ginger stereotype, the Asian model minority stereotype, the hypersexualized Latina stereotype, the list goes on. These and other stereotypes are, in my opinion, very deep-rooted plants that have been watered by public fear, biases, and the media from one generation to the next. Even though they make for great comedy sketches or very interesting podcast debates, they strip people of their unique traits and make them subject to whatever opinion or opinions other people want to place onto them. This may sound obvious right now given the world that we live in, but it's often surprising to see how vulnerable and ignorant we can be to narrow-mindedness and our prejudices. For example, in Korea, it's common to joke that Americans are fat and chunky. I believed this for a long time, but imagine my mild surprise when I first came here and found out that plenty of people are body T. Sometimes, though, stereotypes just become tiring to hear, such as the hundreds of times I've heard and seen students and teachers look down upon Black and Latino kids for accomplishing well in school and earning accolades as if they're incapable of success. Or Or the hundreds of times I and other Asian kids have been told that our grades are because we're born smart or we're just born like that, and whatever eugenics people decide to pull out of thin air, and not because of the hard work and discipline that everyone in front of me is capable of. With that being said, the truth is we can't avoid these stereotypes. It seems like we've passed them, but no. They'll always manage to survive and resurface, even if the world turns upside down today. However, we can't give in to this truth like we can't do anything. In fact, we can be by being careful about how we approach these stereotypes. Despite what I said 2 minutes ago, I find that stereotypes have an unseen value to them. The Nigerian author Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, one of my favorites, once said, "The problem with stereotypes is that not that they are untrue, but that they are incomplete. They make one story become the only story." So rather than completely avoiding stereotypes because they are harmful, we can confront them and understand why they exist in the first place. We can discuss them in order to dismantle them. And we can start to look at people without tinted glasses in a more authentic way. Like me, I can be goofy. I won't demonstrate anymore, but I know what y'all mean by skibbity and rizzing up Livy Dunn in Ohio. Anyway, I wholeheartedly feel that once we do these things, once we listen to the end, we can benefit both ourselves and the world. It sounds a bit idealistic, but baby steps are better than no change at all. So basically, don't be a penny press machine. You'll rust. Well, I hope that all of you take these words to heart. Before I leave this lectern, I would like to thank all of my friends, teachers, my mama and papa, and most importantly, Beyonce. Thank you for shaping me in a non-penny press machine way that I'll forever be grateful for. And Mama, a big future ahead of you. Thank you.
And now again, turn your attention to the big screen. Thank you to our TV production teacher, Logan Malmberg, and all the TV production students who helped in production of today's videos.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Wait! Roscoe is not going to graduate!
Wait. What is going on with Roscoe?
He hasn't completed any of his electives.
None,
0, zip.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, guys. Let's put our heads together and think, what can we do for Roscoe? What can he take at this point?
Culinary.
Some cooking.
Acting, improv, yeah.
Oh yeah, improv would be
I got it.
What?
Maybe Roscoe can take yoga. However, Roscoe needs to have the full senior experience.
Maybe we can get him on a sports team.
Oh, that's a great idea.
On a step team. Our flag football team needs a little help.
We've got to get him in senior activities and things that the kids get to do all year.
Yeah, Roscoe needs to do those. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, one thing you gotta do is make sure he's here because that's attendance has got to be on point.
Absolutely.
Got to show up.
We don't want to see him in discipline at all.
No. Let's do this. Let's help Roscoe get graduated.
All right, we got this.
We really wanted Roscoe to graduate, so we decided to get Roscoe enrolled into some of our courses.
Good morning, Roscoe. We're so glad you're here at the Little Rams. Come on in. Okay, Roscoe, make sure you sign in. Okay, so who can tell me what the weather's like today? Roscoe, can you tell me, is it cloudy today? No. Is it sunny? Yes, it is. Roscoe, you're right.
Here we are at school today, where we
Sadly, Roscoe did have some problems with the course load.
So a recessionary gap is less the potential output. So looking at the problem, if there's a limited reserves framework, what open market operation would be appropriate? And then if ample reserves, what steps would they use to address a recession? Roscoe. Okay, so guys, we're gonna have to get some help. We're gonna go, who's gonna help Roscoe? Table 6. You guys are gonna help Roscoe. Thank you, Roscoe. All right.
He found some success in some of the fine arts courses at our school. Roscoe even tried out for our school play.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Next!
some of our best teachers to encourage him.
Okay, here's our big test day, everybody. Roscoe, very important, okay? You gotta do well. Otherwise, you know what happens.
We really weren't sure if it was enough to get him to graduate.
And he wasn't making it any easier with his disciplinary issues.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hey, don't do that! Hey, don't do that! Hey, get to class! Hey, get to class!
It really came down to the wire whether or not Roscoe was going to graduate. I guess we'll see at graduation.
Ladies and gentlemen, as graduates prepare to be recognized individually, we now bring back to the lectern Principal of Lake Mary High School, Dr. Mickey Reynolds, along with School Board member, Dr. Robin Dellinger.
Dr. Robin Dellinger, by virtue of the recommendation of the faculty and administration of Lake Mary High School and in accordance with the Florida State Board of Education and the Seminole County Board of Public Education, it is my pleasure to recommend to you that the members of the class of 2025, each and every one here assembled, be accorded the privilege of your conferring upon them the rites of graduation this 22nd day of May 2025 from Lake Mary High School.
On behalf of the School Board of Seminole County, Florida, and with every good wish, it is my great pleasure to authorize that diplomas be granted to the 2025 graduates of Lake Mary High School. As a former Lake Mary High School teacher and a proud Ram, I am honored in my first graduation ceremony here at Lake Mary High School as a school board member to award a diploma to our first graduate.
Roscoe Ram.
Friends and family of graduates, please make certain that your applause does not overshadow the introduction of other graduates. We also ask that you remain in a designated seating area, as graduates and school staff are the only ones allowed at the floor level. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now welcome our graduates of Lake Mary High School's class of 2025.
Nicholas Treeland, Valedictorian, summa cum laude. Jordan Christensen, Salutatorian, summa cum laude. Lola Uzelin, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Olivia Menken, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Eleanor Batarai, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Sydney Kalia, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Savannah Strickland, summa cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee William Strickland, top 10 scholar.
Catalina Luft, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Jackson Vong, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Kaylee Keller, summa cum laude, top 10 scholar. Javier Abarca. Mohammed Abdo, magna cum laude. Brooke Abel, magna cum laude. Aiden Abreu. Andres Abreu, magna cum laude. Diego Acevedo Pizarro. Ava Afshari Hale, magna cum laude. Lujane Alvarez Albonay, cum laude. Daniela Albergo. Torin Alexander, magna cum laude. Delilah Allen. Naraya Allen. Taylor Allman. Mackenzie Altenberg. Sadie Altman. Sophia Alvarez. Ashley Amos, magna cum laude. Frederick Anderson. Edney Anderson. Derek Andino Sanchez. Jaya Antrim, summa cum laude. Sarah April. Avery Ashford, cum laude. Haiti Babylonia. Emilio Bacardi. Eden Bagby, daughter of SCPS employee Jen Bagby. Nolan Badger. Mallory Baker, cum laude. Mac Baker Trimble. Madeline Backer, magna cum laude. Ashton Barbosa. Christopher Bastaros, summa cum laude, son of SCPS employee Mary Solomon. Mariangelis Batista Martinez. Justin Batillo, magna cum laude. Spencer Bear. Stephen Beck, summa cum laude. Sienna Bollier, summa cum laude. Braden Becker. Layla Balasin, daughter of SCPS employees Christine and Ottman Balasin. Jaden Bellinger, magna cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Sydney Bellinger. Layla Bennett. Bergman. Bruna Berlink Perez, magna cum laude. Jake Berman, summa cum laude. Madeline Bernstein, summa cum laude. Damian Berrios. Ava Berry, cum laude. Dylan Berry, summa cum laude. Julia Bursovich, summa cum laude. Ava Bessiker. Catherine Bissett.
Bradley Billups. Caden Blackburn, magna cum laude. Amelia Blake. Sophia Blanchard, magna cum laude. Christian Bonus. Donovan Bram, cum laude. Essence Brandon. Logan Bray. Ashton Brinson. Sage Brock McIntyre. Keely Brown, summa cum laude. Caitlin Burgess. Savannah Burgess. Janessa Burgos. Michaela Burke. Ethan Burton, summa cum laude. Lucas Bush. Elena Baikova. Onassis Caballero. Werman Cade Ascona. Rondell Campbell. Sophia Cardenas. Tristan Cardona. Xavier Cardona. Sebastian Carvajal. Merrick Carver. Emily Casey. Isley Castleton, summa cum laude. Michael Kavanaugh, summa cum laude. Kelsey Kazel, magna cum laude. Juan Ceballo. Diego Serpa Mendoza. Hector Cerrillo. Biel Cespedes. Stephanie Chacon Vasquez, magna cum laude. Taylor Chavers. Kayla Chelberg, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Christian, magna cum laude. Taylor Church. Nari Cintron. Caleb Siriaco, magna cum laude. Kendall Clark. Terrence Clayton Jr. Jalea Cleveland. Phoenix Coker. Kalani Colendres, summa cum laude.
Alexa Colon. Sharielis Colon Gomez. Jedalise Colon Ortiz, cum laude. Valeria Colon Questel, cum laude. Ijamar Comas. Casey Combs. Emma Cooper. Holden Copus, summa cum laude. Caitlin Copeland. Latrell Cordero, summa cum laude. Savannah Corneal. Ella Cortez. Ruben Cortez. Cedarius Cosby. Leonice Costales Jornet. Jeffrey Kramer. Jackson Crooks, son of SCPS employees Bob and Jenny Crooks. Aiden Crowder. Kylan Crutchfield, summa cum laude. Ariel Cruz. Destiny Cruz. Malachi Cummings. Maya Curran, cum laude. Chloe Kersey. Talia Damper. Matthew Davis. Malaysia DeBose, cum laude. Austin DeBruin. Jaden De Jesus Rosado. Aiden Delaporte. Rain Dellery. Hunter Dimitri. Michaela Denton. Samantha Depew, magna cum laude. Cole Desjardins. Coral Denunzio, summa cum laude. Bella Rose Dominguez. Caliana Donaldson. Michael Donovan. Mayla Dorsey, magna cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Michelle Dorsey. Ian Dos Santos. Damon Douglas. Taylon Duncan, summa cum laude. Kayla Durham, cum laude. Charles Dykes. Ian Ebron. Camden Ehrlich. Henry Ellert, summa cum laude. Chidera Amahelu. Eden Engel.
Dylan Ennis. Noah Espino. Roberto Espino Blanco. Jackson Esser. Jamirelis Estrada Lozada. Dontavius Etienne. Braden Evans. Sean Evans. Sierra Evans. Gabriel Fase Sejo. Roman Falk. Teresa Farmer. Mia Furman Martinez. Ambar Fernandez, summa cum laude. Joseph Fernandez. Jocelyn Figueroa. Yadriel Figueroa Aguiar. Jackson Fink, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Fisher. Kaya Fitzgerald, summa cum laude. Abigail Fitzpatrick, cum laude. Aira Fitzpatrick, summa cum laude. Noah Flores. Caitlin Flynn. Luis Fossey Montoya. Patrick Frazier. Kai French. Carson Friedman, magna cum laude, son of SCPS employee Jen Friedman. Paige Frizz. Felicia Fuller Cortez. Diego Gajardo Gongora. Aaliyah Gaines. Ava Garcia. Kiani Garcia. Aaliyah Gardner. Riley Garrett, cum laude. Vaughn Gatev, cum laude. Brooklyn Gazard. Natalie Gerbuk, summa cum laude. Bryce Getson. Tamer Galliani, summa cum laude. Elena Gledhill, summa cum laude. Alexandria Goddard. Jalen Golden. Gabriel Golden Holt, summa cum laude. Gabriel Gomez. Jadiel Gonzalez. Matthew Gonzalez. Reagan Gonzalez.
Sebastian Gonzalez. Yanciel Gonzalez Colon. Jose Gonzalez Valerio. Gina Goodman, cum laude. Jaden Guti, cum laude. Raj Gore. Miranda Gordillo Ramirez. Delano Goulburn Suritan. Hayden Gove. Alexis Grant. Dazon Griffith. Carol Gergis. Alberto Guzman Quinones. Graham Hancock, magna cum laude. Marina Hanlon, summa cum laude. Preston Hansen. Chloe Harris, cum laude. Gabrielle Harris. Lestonia Harris. Logan Harris. Yusef Hodder, magna cum laude. Priscilla Hayden, magna cum laude. Ariel Hazen, magna cum laude. Michaela Helene, cum laude. Casey Henry. Miley Hernandez. Bella Herrera, cum laude. Maria Herrera. Aiden Hertzberg. J.C. Hess, magna cum laude. Weston Higginson. Benjamin Hill. Rebecca Hinckley. Chase Hinshaw, magna cum laude. Maya Hodge. Reagan Holloway. Ty Holmgren, summa cum laude. Landon Holt. Layla Holtzapple, magna cum laude. Natalia Hope. Gavin Horan, cum laude. Anna Howell. Divya Hudson. Kerwin Hudson. Kiana Hyacinth. Ashlyn Hipsch, magna cum laude. Ava Iannuzzi, cum laude. Ignacio Izquierdo Salazar. Agresa Jackson. Avery Jackson, summa cum laude.
Colton Jackson. Austin Johns, summa cum laude. Jonaria James. Jasmine Jean-Michel. Melina Jimenez, summa cum laude. Alexander Johansson. Caleb Johnson. Jim Johnson. Caden Johnson. Landon Johnson. William Johnson. Anita Jones, summa cum laude. Marcus Jones. Mackenzie Jones, summa cum laude. Noel Jones, cum laude. Gianna Jordan. Gabriella Jose. Isaiah Josie McCrory. Rodney Joyner, magna cum laude. Tanner Jump, magna cum laude. Noah Justice, magna cum laude. Mahaharil Kadus, summa cum laude. Charles Capel, magna cum laude. Nevaeh Kelly. Capo Kendall. Javon Kennedy. Casey Kidd, cum laude. Marcia Kennard, cum laude. Josiah King. Mara King, cum laude. Rory Kirkland. Brandon Clafter, magna cum laude. Riley Knobb. Annabelle Kobus. Grace Cook, cum laude. Trevin Lamb, cum laude. Stephen Lambert. Nicholas Lasso, cum laude. Logan Lowry. Caitlin Lauren. Keelan Lawrence. Simone LeBlanc, magna cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Karen LeBlanc. Alexis Lee, magna cum laude. Devin LeGrand. Colson Lerza, son of SCPS employee Kelly Lerza. Donovan Levin, cum laude. Mia Liazzo, summa cum laude. Dylan Linder, magna cum laude. Casey Logan.
Carlos Lopez Figueroa. Zariah Lorelike. Jack Lorenz, summa cum laude. Rhea Loris. Jaden Lovell. Mikai Lum. Sophia Maciel, magna cum laude. Brooke Makowitz, summa cum laude. Gianna Madrigal. Matthew McGee. Frangel Maisonette Matute. Miraris Malave, magna cum laude. Alicia Manor. Seth Marin. Leanne Marsham, summa cum laude. Eris Martin. Kayla Martin, daughter of SCPS employee Ray Martin. Walter Martin. Carlos Martinez. Jack Masters, summa cum laude. Brooke Maston. Janice Raven Matherin, cum laude. Antonina Madison, magna cum laude. Wyatt McCauley. Nolan McClanahan. Caroline McClelland. Asante McClenny. Catherine McCord. Jake McGlynn. Seamus McGovern, summa cum laude, son of SCPS employee Mike McGovern. Julia McGowan. Kyle McGrath. Ariana McKay. Devin McMurray. Alexander Meinhardt. Starlin Mejias. Jonathan Mendez. Kiana Mendez. Maria Mendoza Medina. Annalise Mercado Burgos. Jaden Mary. Andrew McHale, summa cum laude. Veronica Minaya. Samantha Minton, summa cum laude. Annabelle Miranda Pagan. Austin Molesberger, summa cum laude. Olivia Moody.
Aaliyah Morales. Xavier Morales. Isabella Moreno. Amias Morgan. Aurora Morris. Isabella Munoz. Sebastian Munoz. Leonardo Munoz Carballido. Riley Murfitt. Farah Mary, cum laude. Layla Murphy, summa cum laude. Daniel Musgrave. Haley Myers. Sofia Nava Ermida, cum laude. Dylan Negron. Kiani Negron. Jaron Nelson. Georgina Wynn, cum laude. Kaya Nichols, magna cum laude. Renzo Nunez. Jose Nunez Joaquin. Camilo Nunez Reyes, summa cum laude. Haley O'Grady. Joelle Obando. Marissa Okasik, cum laude. Drew Odo, cum laude. Xavier Ojeda. Tyler Oliva. Eileen Oliveras, magna cum laude. Bralyn Almeida Reyes. Caitlin Orange. Liliana Ortiz. Luis Ortiz. Vega Ortiz. William Ortiz. Chris Ortiz. Maria Jose Otaiza Zagazeta, cum laude. Kingston Olette. Jean Pacheco Dostas. Nicholas Palacios, cum laude. Jalissa Pantoja Figueroa, cum laude. Anthony Pasazio, summa cum laude. Ryan Patel, summa cum laude. Mercedes Patrick, summa cum laude. Logan Paulding. Madison Pennick, daughter of SCPS employee Amy Pennick. David Perales, cum laude, son of SCPS employee David Perales. Destiny Perez. Gavin Perez.
Sarah Perez. Gabriela Perez Aguilar. David Perkins. Rita Purley. Leila Petit Frere. Jacob Petruccioni, summa cum laude. Sydney Petruccioni, summa cum laude. Hal Petruzziello, summa cum laude. Brandon Pham, magna cum laude. Kevin Panmaha. Jacob Pearson. Sydney Pinard. Alexander Pitts. Savannah Pitts. Hannah Plemons, magna cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Mickey Reynolds. Amanda Polito, magna cum laude. Brianna Parata. Jacob Porterfield, summa cum laude. Nicholas Posada. Katie Potter. Keegan Potter. Amaya Prendergast. Cameron Presti, brother of SCPS employee Austin Presti. Kenzo Prieto. Luke Prieto, cum laude. Lucas Prince. Brandon Provenzano. Rosarita Pullen, cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Mary Priya Jerry. Kiera Puryear, magna cum laude. Luis Enrique Quinde. Christian Quintana White. Hannah Rad, cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Denise Rad. Johan Ramirez Yu. Sage Rampersad, magna cum laude. Alex Raphael. Aliyah Rusak, cum laude. Sarah Reddick. Ryan Reed. Caleb Reedy, son of SCPS employee Tammy Feinberg. Alondra Reyes Colon, summa cum laude. Aubrey Reynolds. Denaya Riddick. Jolie Rios Cardenas. Ryan Riva, summa cum laude. Javion Rivera. Calvin Roberts. Sean Robertson, magna cum laude. David Robinson. Sebastian Rodarte.
Aramis Rodriguez. Rebecca Rodriguez. Rihanna Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Yasleen Rodriguez. Emma Rodriguez Philippek. Dane Rogers, summa cum laude. Ariana Rojas. Danny Roman, magna cum laude. Keila Rosa. Gabriela Rosada Seda, summa cum laude. Romeo Ross. Braxton Rowan. Hannah Rubel, cum laude. Cole Ruiz. Megan Ruiz. Brian Saw. Charlie Sakla, magna cum laude. Mariam Salama. Andrea Salcedo. Bintu Samate. Justin Sanchez Tifa, cum laude. Amaya Lee Santiago. Chloe Santibanez Bryan. Joao Victor Santos. Avery Shar, summa cum laude. George Schleffley. Hope Schoenwetter, summa cum laude. Jack Schultz, summa cum laude, son of SCPS employee Scott Perry. Abigail Seraphin, daughter of SCPS employee Trina Seraphin. Annie Serio Lopez. Vrithi Shaw, cum laude. Luke Shale, summa cum laude. Lindsay Sheets, cum laude. Dia Shelton. Caden Sidman, cum laude. Reagan Sidlecki, summa cum laude. Tyler Sierra. Delaney Silloway, cum laude. Blake Scoglin. Micah Sloan. Adeline Smith, magna cum laude. Collier Smith. Gianna Smith. Scarlett Smith. Sawyer Snedeker, summa cum laude, daughter of SCPS employee Amy Snedeker. Ashanti Snowden. Matthew Sobchuk, magna cum laude. Mason Solomon. Spencer Solomon. Nicole Summers, summa cum laude.
Dominic Sorrentino, cum laude. Yelimar Sosa Figueroa. Charles Sosby. Eric Soto Espinosa. Jason Soto Rivera. Kristen Spenneman, summa cum laude. Annalise Spicer. Kimora St. Fleur. Sky St. Louis. Jonah Stallard. Angel Stam Cardona III. Michael Stemples. Lauren Stiles, cum laude. Vanessa Styron. Hayden Stoddard. Elijah Straker. Kendall Strange. Ethan Stumpf, magna cum laude. Zariana Subs. Kaylee Sutton, summa cum laude. Brian Swope. Joshua Zool. Kylene Taveras Perez, summa cum laude. Evan Teixeira. Marco Tejkal. Ava Theophilus, summa cum laude. Isaiah Thomas. Michaela Thomas. Nasir Thomas. Keegan Thompson. Nicholas Thornton. Elizabeth Thurman. Germany Todd, magna cum laude. Edith Toledo. Lauren Tanu, summa cum laude. Kylie Topelski, summa cum laude. Jonah Torres. Abril Toscanini. Sebastian Tovar. Logan Travis. Santiago Trentini, summa cum laude. Leson Strong, summa cum laude. Drew Vaden, magna cum laude. Andrew Valenzuela. Frangelis Vasquez Perez. Zachary Vaughn.
It's suddenly getting really hot.
Elijah Vega.
I don't want to go.
William Vega. Sofia Velasquez. Alejandra Velasquez Roman. Michael Vera. Lindsay Verdeflor, summa cum laude. Leonardo Verdino. Ava Verdon. Zayden Vitas. Paola Villanueva Lopez. Ariana Villamar. Anna Voigt. Caleb Voerick. Kirsten Walker. Presley Walker. Hunter Wallace. Isabella Wallace. Jaden Ward. Danielle Warren, summa cum laude. Mia Watson. Logan Weaver, cum laude. Andrew Wayant. Callie Wheaton. Landon Wheeler, summa cum laude. Demanye White. Jacob White. Tashawn White. Zariah White. Zariah Whitaker. Aria Williams. Callie Williams. DeKayla Williams. Destin Williams. Jaylee Williams, magna cum laude. Jalen Williams. Keelani Williams, daughter of SEPS employee Yancer Nieves. Sora Williams, magna cum laude. Dylan Wilson. Presley Windish, summa cum laude. Madeline Wynn, summa cum laude. Amelia Woods. Sarah Wozniak. Javari Wright. Jamani Wright. Sarah Yaduv, summa cum laude. Liana Zayas. Mariam Zircon. Mia Zokia Del Rio. Natalie Zuzunaga, cum laude.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the lectern the Superintendent of Seminole County Public Schools and a Lake Mary High School graduate, Mrs. Sarita Beeman, along with Dr. Mickey Reynolds, Principal of Lake Mary High School.
Okay. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Superintendent of Schools for the School District of Seminole County, I declare you to be graduates of Lake Mary High School. And I confer upon you the rights, privileges, and duties contained therein. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Okay, graduates, on the count of 3, turn your tassels from the right side of the cap to the left to signify that you have passed from one level of learning to another. And afterwards, please do join me in singing the alma mater and fight song for the first time as graduates. Ready to turn your tassels? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Thank you, friends, family of Lake Mary graduates, for being here on your graduate special day. Please allow the graduates to recess out of the arena before you exit. And as always, go